I had the opportunity yesterday to go to Washington and vote no on yet one more bailout. The thirst for bailout in Washington is not quenched, although I think the thirst across America for bailouts was quenched a long time ago. This is another bailout of $26 billion. Now government is bailing out government. And I think it's that people are very concerned that what we're facing is the economic effects of budget deficits and enormous borrowing that's going to take away our recovery and our ability to create jobs in the future. We all know that this is money that has to be paid back, that this is not money that we had in reserve, that we're actually borrowing this money. And in many ways, it's being spent on things that are not smart and that are not long-term returns for us as a country or even locally as a community. And so now we have the bailout of government, where basically our local governments and state governments are struggling, the revenues are not there, and so the federal government is going and backfilling these budgets. And the problem is that we're creating a cliff for local government. If we don't live within our means, if we don't go through and do the tough things that I did as mayor every year, because we had to cut, the city of Dayton's revenues were not increasing at the same rate of the expenses. Every year we had to go in and make tough decisions and cut our budget in order to be able to ensure that the city would be able to function the next year and provide basic services. And we also did it at a time where we created economic development, where you saw the Schuster Center being built, the baseball stadium being built, and Riverscape being built. But we did it within our means by looking into our budget and finding ways to balance it. And with the federal government bailing out local and state government, we're avoiding making those tough decisions about budget cutting. And what's going to happen is that since local governments have not taken that corrective action, the ones that are going to be receiving the bailouts, the next year the cliff is going to be even greater, and we cannot keep doing this. And I think that the message in Washington soon is going to be heard loud and clear, that we need to focus on job creation. We need to be focusing on balancing our budget. We need to be focusing on ways in which we can let the private sector thrive, and not ways in which government can grow and government spending can grow.